Hey, what's going on, guys? This is actually 5, and welcome back to some more Storks. And today I'm returning to the portion of the game where you get the train line, and we're going to be looking at some trains today. But before we get into that, I hope you are enjoying this game on the channel. If you do want to see more, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Anyways, I have a CSX diesel train right here. It looks very, very nice. It looks a lot like another train that I've seen in real life before, a Union Pacific Railroad, but why don't we add some cars to this, shall we? Okay, guys, I tried attaching cars to this, but for some reason the couplers don't seem to work on this train. So why don't we try and get a train that does work then? Alright, now we got a dongle line DL22. I have no idea what's wrong with the connectors here, but for some reason nothing wants to connect. Yeah, I don't know what exactly the problem is. Um... Yeah, something might be broken, but I don't know. I really don't know what is wrong here. Hold on, what happens if I turn this up? It's very, very slow, though. It's an electric connector, and I don't really know what that means. Like, does it only connect to power? I have no idea. Like, what the... I have no idea what I'm doing here. Regular magnets are so much easier. Yeah. Yeah, come on, just get up there. Actually, I should be decreasing the brakes. That's what I should be doing. That way we can get on moving. That way we can start moseying along here. I think there's supposed to be a different kind of connector for the trains because, yeah, these connectors are clearly not working. Although I could be doing something wrong, but I just don't know it. I have no idea though. Like, I'm complete clueless on what I'm supposed to be doing here. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm doing everything right. Oh my gosh, this train is fast. This train is very fast. Okay, I think the electric motor's at full throttle. Okay, let's tune down the brakes. I'm trying to figure out this train. Okay, brakes are starting to screech. They shouldn't be. What's happening right now? Oh, I think it's going so fast that the game doesn't know what to do. So, like, the train's just going to be screeching all the way. Okay, yeah, that's going to get annoying. But wow, this train is fast. I still have no idea what exactly I'm doing wrong. Like, why won't it work? Why? Like, I don't understand why this won't work. I tried hitting the button, by the way, and it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't make a difference. I think I don't have something turned on properly. I think something needs to be turned on in order for those things to work. I think there's like a hidden circuit breaker switch that I'm missing. But geez, we can make it in record time with this thing. Wait, how fast are we going? Wow, we're going fast. Jeez. This thing is legitimately fast. Look how far away out from the station we are now. Okay, I could go with this train all day, but I think it's time to move on. Let's take a break from the diesel trains and check out this steam engine. And I gotta tell you, it looks really, really good. Like, look at the detail. Like, look at the pistons. He got the pistons down too. That looks so cool. Like, that's so insanely cool. And like, it's got actual steam, like the actual controls of a steam engine. Like, you got the boiler. You need to light the fire and all that too. Actually, we are slowing down, so maybe we should light the boiler fire a bit more. Yeah, over here you got your controls here, of course. You got the boiler fire, which we do need to increase, like so. This is backwards. It's your reverse start fire, of course. You got the brakes, you got the lights, the firebox door, the bell, the whistle. I actually want that's the bell. It's not really a bell, it's like a little alarm. Oh, oh, you hear that? Yeah, that's the whistle. It's so faint. It's very quiet though. It's got a very quiet whistle. It would be nice if we actually got legitimate like train horns and such for Stormworks. But this is cool. This looks cool. Like, it's also fast too. I could go out at full power and it can go pretty fast. So let's get this up more. Although it does start to get a little bit crazy in the power. So I don't want to turn out to full, which is why I turned it down before. I went full power all the way at the start, and I'm like, oh, this is too fast, so I tuned it down. It's actually speeding up now. Yeah, you gotta be very touchy on this one. Like, you don't really know where the sweet spot is. Alright, there's a good spot. I'm actually wondering what kind of wheels those things are. Those don't look like that they're made out of blocks. What wheels are those? Seriously. Wait, they are made of blocks. You can faintly see it. But they are made of blocks. Like, they spin so fast that they look around in a complete circle. But this looks so cool. Like, look at the steam trail. Wait, does it have the exact the same couplers? I'm probably not going to be able to couple something to this thing because we are already far away from the station. I don't think. Yeah, no, it doesn't. What is it with these electric couplers? Why can't we just have normal ones? Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering about the air train, I haven't removed it yet. It's still, yeah, it's still trucking along. It's still going down the bridge. So probably at the end of the episode, we'll probably check it out to see if it ended up at the other end of the track. No. All right. So, yeah, pretty cool train. Very nice. I always like steam trains. But let me move on to the next one. Here's a very interesting train. It is actually an electric train. And I think I know why, because it has a little overhanger on the top. Which probably means that this is the type of train that runs over power lines, and it connects to those wires, and that's what powers it. And it looks like it actually has normal connectors this time, but I'm not even going to bother to connect cars to it because I don't even think there's going to be any that I can pull. Yeah, definitely not. And what is that island? Oh, I get it. I think it's the sea. Oh, it's probably the sea fort. That's probably what it is. But yeah, it's very quick. Well, it's electric, so yeah, it's going to have a lot of torque. There we go. Yeah, nice little train. It's electric. Nothing really much. Nothing else really much to say about it. All right, probably best if we move on to the next creation. Here's another train. It's a race train. It's called Race Train Mark Two. I don't know if it works because I don't see an ignition anywhere. But we're just gonna put the throttle and see what happens. Okay, what is that noise? What is that engine sound? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, this thing is quick. Well, that's kind of obvious because it's a race train. Even though race trains aren't really a thing in real life. But yeah, this thing sounds unique to say the least. And man, this thing's quick. Oh jeez, yeah, this thing is definitely quick. Wait, what happens if we get out? Oh, nothing happens, I guess. I thought we would die or something. Okay, but our character is not liking it in here. That's for sure. Oh, I think we are like floating somehow. Okay, I'm going to try and stay on the train to the best of my abilities. I don't think it's going to go too well though. Just because of how fast we're going right now. I don't think we're going to be able to last very long. No, 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 no. Okay, no, 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 no. Oh, there goes our rocket train. Oh, good thing I didn't die. That would have been bad. Well, we'll see where that ends up at the end of the episode. We are back with another train. This is the mass transit train. Now, I kind of like the look of this one. It looks very mean looking. Like, for some reason, at the front. And it kind of looks like that has mouse ears. But this looks cool. If only I could figure out how to do a couple cars to it, it would be way cooler. Yeah, but from the controls I've seen, it looks like that this is a train made for a train yard to shunt around different train cars. Like, looks like that's what it's mainly used for here. But it's got some speed behind it, I'll give it that. Yeah, it does. It does indeed. Wait, let's see how far our other guys made it. Okay, I don't know what happened to the R vehicle, but it's gone. Like, it's literally gone. I don't know what happened. Huh. Weird. Alright, moving on. I don't exactly know the name of this train, but it's one of those trains that has handshake controls at both ends. Which would probably be very useful since this track is literally only a straight line. But it's very nice. I know that there are a lot of these things in Europe. They carry either passengers or freight. And I know that Amtrak uses them too. So yeah, pretty cool looking. Although it kind of looks a little bit funky with the width. Like if it was just the same size as all the R trains, it would probably look a little bit more better. Probably look a little bit better. Just saying. This is my opinion though. I really need to get a rocket train and see where exactly that diesel train went. I really do not. Wait, now the other train's gone too. Great. I think after they get a certain distance away from your general area, I think they despawn, but they render back into existence once you get close enough to them. But yeah, this is a pretty nice train. I'm gonna try and find a rocket train so that way I can try and track down those other two. I do that towards the end though again. Okay, let's try and find another train. It's a cool train by the way. Very nice. Now here's a train I'm more familiar with. It's CSX once again. It is a SD40 cargo train. Now, I've seen a ton of these things, both in pictures and in real life. Like, these are some of the most common diesel trains that are pulling freight over where I live. And I like them. They look cool. Especially in the front. I like the look of the. I like the look of that. I love the look of that. I'm pretty sure I drew a picture of one once, and it looked exactly like this. Well, probably not exactly like it, minus the big spotlight that's above the windshield. But yeah, this looks very accurate to the picture I drew. And yeah, it's got good throttle. It is best under 40. I have it exactly at 40, and it's running pretty good for me. Just saying. All right, reverse. That's reverse. That's the engine starter. You got the throttle. It says best under 40. Clutch. Um, lights inside, lights outside. Those are all your lights. That's the brake right there. I do wonder what happens if you go over 40. What happens if you go over 40? Does anything happen? No? Kind of disappointed about that. I thought the engine was going to explode or something. Or something very dramatic. More or less. Huh. Looks like nothing happens if you go over 40. Huh. Very interesting. But yeah, I'm not even going to try to connect train cars to this because it still has that annoying connector tool. Wait a minute. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Alright, I'll be right back with some cars. Alright. I got 4 CSX tankers. Unfortunately, this was the only train car I could find. I already downloaded that I was able to connect to this one because all the other train cars I had on the workshop were, yeah, they had the other type of connector, which is a pain in the butt to use. At least for me, I'm probably doing something wrong. Although I'm probably gonna need to figure it out another day. But this looks amazing. This looks cool. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering how to get in, there is a door up front on the train, just like how there normally is on those. But there's another one. There's a top hatch that you need to use if you decide to go and use the other way to get in for some weird reason or whatever. But yeah, you take that ladder on the back and you climb up it and you basically skip across all the fans that are up there and get to the hatch area. Yeah. So you gotta do a little bit of parkour. So let's just hop up on here like so. Come on, come on. Bup, 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 bup. Come on. Here we go. No, 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 dang it. Alright. Try this again. There we go. Now we're on it. Now we're on the train. Oh, I probably could have climbed onto the other car. Actually, no, that wouldn't have worked. Wait, yeah, I would have. Would have done like some Michael Bay stuff and jumped across the train cars. Alright, just get up on here. There's a ton of fans up here, probably for all the cooling and exhaust. Yeah, that's well, they actually carry that. They're actually for exhaust, but there's only one exhaust plume here. It's obvious on where it is. And the hatch is conveniently right behind it. It's convenient because you can't see anything once you jump out of it. Once you jump out of the cabin, I cannot see anything, and I'm about to fall off the front. All right, that was a close call. Let's pop in here. Oh, by the way, that's all the systems for everything. So that's all the circuit breakers, if you will. So you got lights, you got the engine, you got the systems for the cabin. All right, that's now closed. Let's get into here and drive this bad boy. We are driving a legitimate freight train now. Sweet. Alright, just release the brakes and go full power. So, there we go. And it might do the screeching thing a little bit. Once it gets to speed though, it's gonna be fine. I assure you. I can assure you. I probably should have gotten another train for this. Although it's probably not really needed, it's just gonna look cool. I'm not even going to try to spawn in another tanker, because that's probably going to make the game lag. Don't get me wrong, this is actually handling surprisingly well. Like, I'm still getting decent frames. It's not terrible, but the only reason why I'm getting lag is because of the recording software. But this is surprising. Like, it's still I'm still getting some decent frames here. Come on, stop screeching. Yeah, once we get up to speed, we'll probably stop doing it. Hold on, we need the lights on. We need the lights on. It'll make it look way cooler. It's going to make it look so much cooler. Lights, lights, lights. Where are you? That's reverse. That's brakes. Oh, here are the lights. Lights inside, we don't need those. Lights outside, yes, we do. Spotlight, yeah. This is probably going to make the game lag because I know what lights does to Stormworks. Yeah, it's not pretty. Actually, I'm going to change the time of day. It's actually pretty late. Well, actually, 14:36 is it's not that late. Turn it down to like, oh, now that looked cool. Look at that. That looks cool. That looks sweet looking. That's sweet look. That looks so nice. That looks so cool. Wait, sound the horn. Sound the horn. Whoops, caps lock. Meant to hit tab. And like it's weird because the engine, like the train barely makes any noise. Where's the horn? Okay. Engine starter. Where's the horn? I know it's got a horn somewhere. Wait, is that the horn? Wait, no, that's the interior lights. Where's the horn at? Okay, never mind. I guess it doesn't have a horn. What train doesn't have a horn, though? It's this one. That's the answer. I accidentally pressed R. That would have been terrible. That would have gone terribly wrong if... Yeah, I actually did press R. Don't know what R does. It returns the vehicle to the workbench. That would have been really bad. Okay, let's get the power up a little bit, since we are hauling some cargo. It still hasn't... The brake still hasn't died down. For some odd reason. Alright. I've had enough with that cool aspect. We're going to change it back to normal time. Back to normal time. There we go. And because of that, we can now turn off the lights because we don't need them. It'll probably free up some frames here. That's probably what's making the game lag. Like, it was running fine before, but once I turned on the lights, yeah, it started to lag. Alright, let's get my frames back. There we go. Ah, it feels so much better. Alright, let everything settle out. There we go. It feels way better now. This looks amazing. It will probably look amazing. Like, hold on. We need to do this in photo mode. Let's hide that. There's me driving the train. Wait, hold on. We need to unpause time. Now that looks cool. Well, hold on. We're still zooming out here. Actually, kind of does look cool. I thought it was gonna look bland with the same cart, but it actually doesn't. It looks amazing. Come on. Yeah, all the way. I can see the last train car now. Oh, there's the highway. Like, this is what you would see if you were a car driving on the highway that's parallel to the train line. That would look cool. That looks so cool. Wait, how far can this camera go out? Jeez. It can actually go out really far. Wow. Now that looks amazing. That looks so cool. Now that's an actual train right there. If I ever did see one. Well, I think with that note, I think I'm going to end off this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Stormworks. I just dropped a pencil. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know you guys love this game on the channel. I actually kind of like it too. And I'm liking it better the more I play it. So yeah, feel free to leave me suggestions down below for future episodes. I use the future episodes because, to be honest, yeah, the reason why it's only once a week, I've been trying to do more, is because I can't really think of good ideas for an episode. Well, I do, but then it ends up going terribly, terribly wrong. But yeah, feel free to leave down suggestions in the comments section below. And I'll see you guys next time. Oh, by the way, about those trains I left running, I found them. I kept the CSX train running just to see what would happen. I grabbed a rocket train and yeah, it couldn't go in reverse, so I ended up ramming into the back end of this train. And yeah, that caused it to ram into this train and cause more chaos. It looks like the rocket train, well, the race train and the donk line train have glitched into each other. And they have both exploded into a burning inferno. It is now super laggy because probably because of the whole glitch thing that's happening. It is so laggy. Yeah, I don't know what's happening to the CSX train right now. The rocket train is I think it's now bursting into flames. I still have no idea. Like there's still explosions happening. Like we hit the back of the train at like 100 miles an hour. Yeah, wait, what? Wait a sec. Did I actually derail the train? Hold up. Did I derail a train? Okay, for a second there, I thought that the CX, yeah, for a second, yeah, it looks like when you move up, it looks like the CSX train is glitching into it's glitching into the bridge. Hold on, I need to pause this. It is so laggy. I have time frozen right now. It looks like that the train is tipping. Now you can't really derail the trains. Well, okay, in this game, because they kind of the rail system is a little bit weird. Like they kind of set in those little grooves. Like they're grooves for the train somehow. Like there's a little collision effect with the train wheels and those tracks, but they look flat. Like when you actually look at them. But it looks like that the train is derailing. Like it's leaning to one side. Okay, I might have actually derailed the train by accident. That was not my intentions though. But hey, I proved it could be done. You can derail the trains in Stormworks. But yeah, I derailed it ever so slightly though. It's like crooked. That's the only thing that happened. Hold on, I got an idea. Give me a second. Uh, as I get through the laggy area. Okay, I managed to get closer to the train, close enough so that way I can see it, and yep, that is indeed a derailed train. You can clearly see that it is glitching and morphing itself off of the tracks while it's inside another train. So you can't technically do it. You just you're probably just so you can't technically derail trains in Stormworks, but you're probably gonna break the game and ultimately probably your computer while doing it. I don't even know how this happened. I think the vehicle's rendering out of your general distance probably has something to do with it, but somehow the rocket train managed to catch up with the donk line train, and both of them were going pretty fast, so I'm guessing that the race train was going faster in the end, and it was going so fast that I glitched through the diesel train, and it caused this burning inferno and chaos of glitchiness. Yeah. Well, it would make sense that the race train would be faster because, yeah, it's a race train. So, what can you expect? Yeah, and then the CSX train came in here. I'm actually surprised it didn't explode. It took a pretty hard hit, and it held up. And it also got smashed in the back as well from the load it was carrying. But yeah. Okay, yeah, the donk line train is now exploding more. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. And flex tape guy ain't fixing it anytime soon. Yeah. Insert your Phil Slip memes here. Hold on, where's the rocket race train? I know you can I know it's kind of glitched into it, but like I sort of saw like half of it based on what I saw in the photo mode. So let's check out the race train with my very very laggy frame rate. With my like at 5 frames per second. Yeah, it's pretty laggy. It's pretty laggy, all right. Up, there's the race train. Yeah, I don't really think that anyone won here. I'm pretty sure the CSX train ramming into the back of this train caused a bigger explosion because I saw some fire and smoke on impact. Really should have. I really wish I should have caught that on camera. Okay, yep. Yeah, the front of this train is completely annihilated. You probably can't even use it anymore. The front of this train is looks like that's slowly levitating off of its wheels, just because it's so badly glitched. And yes, I can confirm the train is officially derailed. That is a derailed train right there. You've seen it here on X95's channel. You can derail the trains in Stormworks, that is proof, but yeah, you need to glitch the game out really, really badly in order to do it. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this video. You should like and subscribe, and once again, I'll see you next time.